A very good morning to you guys. Welcome to Asake Online, and this is the Breakfast Club. Today we're coming live from Ward 6 right here in Cllr, where we're going to profile and we'll talk to the Councillor of Ward 6, Nkosinathi Hove, to get to know more about his ward and different problems that are faced by people from his ward. Good morning to you, Councillor. Welcome to the show.
Good morning, my brother. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Let's talk about your ward. Talk to us about the boundaries from your ward.
Okay. My ward is Ward 6. Ward 6 starts from Luveve Railways. You know Luveve Secondary School? There's the road which we call Cllr Corridor. All the left side of the corridor is Ward 6 up to the new clinic, the newly opened clinic, Escotweni Mpompini there. So that's the ward. It shares the boundary with Ward 15.
This is a newly formed ward after the delimitation process was done. Yes. What are some of the key issues that are faced by people from your ward?
In Bulawayo, I think this is the most affected ward because half of the ward is not connected to sewer. The whole ward doesn't have roads. As you know, this ward was fast-tracked by the government to secure people. So people were secured there before it was serviced. So our area is partly not serviced. I can say maybe 20% is serviced, then the rest is not serviced. We only have got water, but there's no sewer. People are using black toilets. There's a challenge as well for water because the connections were done haphazardly. The land developer was there, was assigned to do the work by the city council. I think he was not up to the standard, resulting the city council to terminate the contract. So generally, the major problem is sewer problem. We don't have sewer in our area. Kagula masuwa abantu use ama-play toilets. Ama-play toilets segcwele, they are full. We don't know where to take that sewer things. So generally, in terms of umkhuhlane, so
the solution comes to that. What's the solution to that?
We deliberated this in the full council to say we must find solutions. It's either to drain or to educate people to use proper chemicals for those full blade toilets. But generally, that's not the vision for Bulawayo. We need the area to be connected to sewer. So we just hope that one day the government and the city council will sit and agree and possibly look for donors if there's no cash. As we know, Bulawayo doesn't have cash for now, but we just pray that we get funds and we get proper contractors who will come and service the area.
What are some of the key concerns raised by residents from your ward? I know you've done feedback meetings in the past, and we've had residents speaking about different issues, your sewer, issue of water. What are some of the key issues that are raising there in those feedback meetings?
Key issues, my brother, if you come and attend our meetings, the first thing residents will speak about is sewer. Secondly, they would speak about roads. Better now, a bit of work has been done by Minister of Transport, being helped by the Minister of Finance to put up for about 5 kilometer road. But that's not enough because that's the only major road. But there are no roads to get into the segments. So those are the things people are worried about. We don't have schools. We only have got one school. Children move a distance of about 5 kilometers to go to the next school. So it's really affecting residents. So those are the issues residents speaks about too much. Yeah.
If you look at the issue of clinics as well and police stations, do you have any clinics closer to your ward?
Police stations, it's better because they've put the sub offices for police. It's now better, and the residents have taken upon themselves to mobilize themselves to make neighborhood watch committees, so that we are helping the police to do that. Then for schools, it's a challenge. You can imagine of an ECD kid traveling 5 kilometers to go to school. So we have discussed that in the council. There is a committee which has been set now to specifically look into Cllr Park issues differently. As you know, Cllr Park is now the second largest constituency, meaning that even the wards are too big. It's the second largest constituency in Zimbabwe after Buliriro. So it automatically means that even the wards are too big. So we agreed to say all the departments for city council will come here on the ground so that they attend issues for Cllr Park quicker.
In terms of attendance, in terms of these meetings, how is the attendance from the residents and how are you communicating with them? I know it's a big ward. How are you communicating with them?
We have about 8 segments. Each segment has got about 5,000 residents, households. So we have those segments, 8 segments. So we address people at segment level because, as you know, some other segments have been serviced, others are not yet serviced. So problems are different. So siba approach ngendlela nale ukuthi segment ile ilama issues ayo. So there are residents, there are chairs there for those segments. So we call meetings, we go there and address them. So you will find some other segments have taken upon themselves. If you go to segment 7, they've connected electricity. They contributed funds. They bought all the materials for themselves. Then they only requested for ZESA to come and give expertise in terms of connections. But resources were mobilized amongst the residents. They are even ready now to say if there are challenges, if people can start to contribute towards sewer services, that they are ready. One other segment has already written a letter to City Council to say they are ready to contribute so that their area becomes serviced, especially on sewer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because facing Bulawayo residents, the issue of water in Bulawayo, how are you residents of Ward 6 coping with the issue of water crisis in Bulawayo? I know we spoke about sewer systems and bore systems as well. How are you coping with the issue of water crisis in Ward 6?
It's a challenge. It's a challenge. Amanzi, you know, Amanzi, it's a number one basic in community. I area yetu njoba ingasefiswanga kahle. Automatically it means gagula manzi afika kahle. Nxa bezama ukuthi bavule best endaweni eziningi. So I think issue yamanzi imeli khangelwe osamli ukuthi amanzi bekhona. As we speak kulamanye ama areas ukuthi vele kafiki amanzi. Kafiki even if they open because they say the pressure issues and stuff. Kafika amanzi. So amanzi vele is a concern. Kade singikhuluma kanje kulenye segment esile 2 weeks ngelamanzi. City Council brings in ibhawuza, but ibhawuza yakhona, as you know, kakwananga. Ibulawayo is big. The bhawuza cannot service the whole ward. Probably we get approximately 1 bhawuza per week, but it will be only for 1 section. But it's 8 sections. We also have a school which is not connected to sewer, and it's not connected to sewer. Lamanzi, akula manzi. There's no water at the school. So City Council brings in a bhawuza there. The school is overpopulated. That water which is being brought by City Council, it cannot cope up with the demand. So we have a challenge for water. Yeah. Bores are there. Only about 3 are functioning. The rest, they were hitting dry walls. Yeah. So it's a demand as well. Since we don't have water, it's a demand to say if we can add up some bores, maybe to help. So City Council reported that they received a donation of some two drilling machines. Still, there's a challenge because those machines, for them to come to the site, funds are needed. So there's still a challenge. Yes, as Ibulawayo councillors, we were advocating for the city to be declared as so that the government ingenele, so that donors bengenele, so that
Let's talk about the issue of payment of my bills. I know some areas of Bulawayo they're struggling with payment of bills, and Abanye they're saying water meters are being estimated. How is your people in terms of what's paying their bills in terms of rentals and water?
Our people, you know, what my word is it's a word of new generation. It's a word of the working class. So all those people, they understand how important it is to pay rates. So I'm made to believe that we are one of the highly paying in terms of rates, but we haven't received what is equivalent to what we pay. So, but there are serious efforts now. Everyone is starting to appreciate that the Cllr Park needs first priority in terms of making sure the services are done.
So your ward being a new ward after delimitation, if you get the ward rotation fund money, how will you use it to develop your ward?
Ward rotation fund, though I don't think it's much, but as the norm, if it's there, we call the residents who then agree to say, if it's $20, where do we put that $20? Mainly, we need to focus on permanent solutions. If it means we are going to take to service 400 houses, that will be better. Different than probably putting it on a temporal issues. Yeah.
I know different communities that have been aside to going to interview different councillors. We've seen community workers working there, picking up papers, slashing the grass. Are there workers in your ward as well?
Yes, we have, though Baluchwani, we only have 6. Imagine for the whole ward in Njalo. We only have 6. But I was speaking to the health department. They said this time they are going to 8, maybe probably to 10. Baluchwani, but it makes a difference.
And also Bulawayo has been largely focusing on the cleanup campaigns. In the CPD, there's the cleanup campaign, the CPD. Is your ward been involved in the cleanup campaign as well?
Yes, Bulawayo CPD, it's the CPD for everyone in Bulawayo. So all the wards, we go there and make sure we help so that the city becomes clean. The city is the face of Bulawayo, so everyone is interested to see the city clean. Yeah, so we go there as a ward to help in clean up.
Another problem has been the issue of alcohol and drug abuse by young people. Is this affecting your ward as well, and how are you trying to solve that?
Yes, this affects the ward. I think it affects the nation at large because economy yiyo ekhoza ukuthi abantwana beqalisa ukunatha. They have nowhere to go. So the next thing, abantwana nxa bangasela lutho lokuyenza, the next thing they will think of drinking. They are stressed, abantwana. They've finished isikolo, banama degrees, but they have nowhere to go. So the next thing, abantwana bayakucabanga ukuyezinathela utshwala, ama drugs and stuff. But we do ama awareness. As I speak now, we have an awareness which we are going to do in my ward to educate abantwana, engaging ama youth for them ukuthi bengangena uma drugs. Recently, we tried to renovate a ground. Kids are appreciating. They are now starting to play soccer there. They spend the whole day playing there. But we have the challenge, but it's better now. Sesifake ama-ground ayi-3. So it's better now because so that was one of my priorities, to make sure the kids have somewhere to play. So they are now happy. If I move with you, go Yami, you will see and abantwana greeting me because they see a father who is caring in terms of them to do sports. So we want to bring more. We want to have tennis in my ward. We want to have all sorts of sports. So that's what we are doing for us to reduce the issue of drugs.
Today for council meeting, there's an issue of tower lights, street lights, and so on.
Yes.
Issue of house breaking, issues of robbery happening there. What mechanisms are set in your ward to say safeguard the residents from issues of robbery?
Okay. In issues of house breaking, yeah, I see. We try to reduce that because in each and every segment we have some neighborhood watch. Neighborhood watch, which is being joined by ZRP. So we have patrols during the night. So we have tried, ever since I became a councillor, I made sure that all segments have neighborhood watch. So it's active. If you can get us a donor for them to have some shoes, some reflectors, some items to use at the night, at the night, I think we will send the.
Allow me to go back to the issue of sewer systems and platelets as well. Right, you said your sewer systems, your platelets are right? In case of cholera breaks in your Ward 6, are you ready for cholera?
We are not ready. We are not ready. I think it's not only our ward which is not ready for cholera. I think the Bulawayo Yonke village is ready for cholera because, my brother, if ngasuka cholera, I will come to town because that's where I work. And I'll bring cholera in town. So at the end of the day, the whole city will be having cholera because of our area. So this is why you see me sometimes in council talking about Cllr too much. I know it's going to affect the whole city. So we need to sort our issues as sewer, Cllr, so that Bulawayo ebe clean. Njengoku hlala kwakhe. Bulawayo ungela mkhuhlane. Yeah.
I know there are other two councillors in this ward. How are you working with them in terms of there's Councillor Ward 28 and there's Ward 6 and there's Ward 15? How are you working with other councillors?
Yes, Ward 6 and Ward 15 they are fanana because part of Ward 15 it has got same issues with Ward 6. So we work hand in hand. We speak together. We speak one language. Our interests are same. I'm happy we have a youth in councillor in Ward 15. So if we speak about the future of Bulawayo, we'll be speaking sifanana sikambelana ingqondo because he still has got a future for Bulawayo.
Last councillor, what can you say to your residents from Ward 6? Your party messages, what can you say to them?
Abantu be Ward 6 okwakuqala I'm happy they chose me, they elected me. Ngiyababonga and abayenzanga mistake because bakhetha umuntu abamaziyo abahlala laye. Umuntu has challenges and as they bring ama issues bayaletha ngivele ngiwazi and I have a family ehlala khonapha lami I'm equally affected, so enza kutsho ukuthi asibambaneni sibe lekuthemba ukuthi konke kuzalunga. Lapho sibiza khona ama meetings bebe khona sibe lama solutions, akuswelakala ama solutions nxa bebuthene. I-council yethu yokuBulawayo needs to help us as long as sibambane layo. So generally abantu be Ward 6 ngizathi mina bebe lethemba ukuthi we are going to deliver together.
Councillor, thanks so much for your time this morning for joining us.
Siyabonga baba.
Well, I've been watching the Breakfast Club. This is Asake Online. We're in Ward 6 today, interviewing Nkosinathi Hove Mpofu, talking more about the different wards and the different problems faced by his ward. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Please do pass your comments, pass your feedback, and to follow us from all platforms. Hope you guys enjoy the show. From myself, Brighton Ncube, it's bye for now.